Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Marlins versus Mets Major League Baseball matchup on Friday, July 19th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, get 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls, and for that VIP concierge style service. We have these products. These are our most expensive premium products. It's not a free pick line or free trial. But if you're interested in the highest end premium picks, text the number. Of course, we have our regular premium picks on the website. I bet mine every day. We also have free picks here on YouTube as well as on the website. But this number isn't for free picks. This is for high end premium packages. But let's get to it. Marlins taking on the Mets, National League East battle. And of course, the Marlins, it was over this season before it even started. They came out of the gate just so cold after last year's playoff, team, that they were pretty much done before it started. Of course, a lot of injuries in that starting pitching rotation. A team that really is known for pitching depth, just unable to deliver on that promise this season. With Sandy Alcantara, out for the season, with other big name pitchers, in and out of the lineup. It has been tough going for the Marlins, and they really, they decided and made a decision as a franchise the direction that they were going to go this season when they traded Arise to the Padres. Just a couple weeks into the season. I think that, the Marlins certainly know the direction that they are, and we've seen this franchise build winners several different ways throughout the past. I mean, it's tough to think about it, but, the reality of it is, in the time the Dodgers have won, in the time the Marlins have won 2 World Series, the Dodgers have only won 1 over the last 35 years, right? So the Marlins certainly have a better history, over the last 35 years, which is a lifetime for a lot of our viewing audience. Than the Dodgers do. Yet the Dodgers are seen as this elite franchise, and the Marlins are seen as an also-ran. But the numbers, if you're counting World Series, the Marlins have actually been twice as good. But anyways, when you look at the actual play on the field, the Marlins have been shoddy, and the Dodgers, are contenders every year. But do you want to contend or you want to win? And I think that's the difference here. And I think the Mets are a team that's been built to contend many, many times over. They just haven't been able to get the horse across the finish line all that often. Of course, they've done it a few times in their franchise history, but man, they have spent a lot of money in recent years for a lot of zero results. But this year's Mets team, after last year's big-time disappointments and the disappointments with the Scherzer teams and the DeGrom teams and all that other stuff, this year's Mets team seems to have found a spark and some magic. And, maybe it was the grimace, maybe it was just, some guys just frustrated of playing poorly and losing games. But regardless of what it took, the Mets have found a spark and they've found a fire. And while they haven't found 100% consistency, what they have found is a plus 13 run differential. And I think with that, what they found now is that they have found themselves in the playoffs, looking out and controlling their own destiny. Now, in the National League East, they're 12.5 behind the Phillies, and the odds of them catching them are pretty slim. It's certainly not impossible, but it's very, very slim. I mean, you look at the Marlins, and they're 29 games out from the division. They're not going to make it. They're dead last in the National League when it comes to record. But the thing is that the Mets are in a lot of these in these positions, and I think they're at that point of the season, and we're going to see this over the next half of the season as teams start to cut bait with high salary, and teams make a run trying to acquire talent and to build up for a postseason run. Games like this, losing games like this, are not an option for teams like the New York Mets. And while I love the Marlins and I love the value that we've gotten on them, and I generally will, I'm not going to bet against them every single time or anything like that. I just think with the way the Mets have traditionally played in Miami, 11-5 in their last 16, just a tough spot to go against them. Probably not one I'm rushing to the window to bet, but I'll tell you, if I was, my play would be the Mets, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.